So basically, the girls from Lyre have popped in today. This is Deborah.
Hello.
And we just wanted to gain a little bit more information about sort of where the brand came from, why you started doing it, and the inspiration behind it. So firstly, let's start right at the beginning. What made you start designing jewellery initially?
Initially, it started with some pearls.
Pearls?
Pearls.
That's quite different.
Quite
to
different, yeah, very different. And it was
Okay.
some pearls of Angela's mum, and I wanted to keep them as a keepsake. So I wound them up and wanted to do something with them, and I made a small brooch, and so I could wear it, and she could be with us. And then it escalated into I wanted to take it a bit bigger and a bit further, so I worked with ties.
As in suit ties?
As in suit ties.
Right.
So I bought one.
Oh, you brought one!
Yes, I bought one to
Show
show
and
you.
tell!
This was my
Yes,
initial
lovely.
wearing.
Thank you, my assistant.
And it was just sort of a masculine design that we could wear on a shirt or.
Lovely.
Oh, I actually really like that.
So
That's
it's
really cool,
yeah,
isn't it?
So I sort of, and I used to put pearls on and balls and play with materials.
So initially it was just something for you to
So it was for me, it
enjoy.
was some enjoyment, some freedom, some escapism. And I've always liked fashion and design.
Well, obviously, you look like one of us.
I think. And I just wanted to do something that I could wear to make me feel proud of what I've done and the way I look.
Yeah.
And my sister was my biggest fan, who really doesn't like me selling anything because she likes to wear everything and she hates
That
to be
sounds
so
about
funky.
right. That's what it's like in here. We don't like
Yeah.
selling anything.
She likes mates' rates and sisters' rates, of course.
Yeah.
So it expanded, and then my mum wanted some, and then when I went out and about, people would say, "Where did you get your necklace?" So I thought people like them as well.
So it grew
So it
really
evolved.
organically.
And then we went on a short retreat to Venice. Fell in love with Venice, and that was my inspiration of the Venetian ball and the gowns and all the neckwear. And it's really escalated from that, really.
And when did the leather come into it? Because at the moment we're all very
We
leather
were.
orientated.
Yeah, I was given by my mother a jacket to play with, and I thought, what can I do with it? So
That's
I
amazing.
played with it, and I thought, after being to Venice and seeing, they wear a lot of black and a lot of leather, and it started with rubber.
Right.
So initially, it was my uncle's rubber inner tubes off his bikes because he used to bike.
I thought that was something medical then.
Yeah.
I was like, what bit of his innards?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bike inners. But it was quite hard to work with and difficult to mould.
Yeah.
So with the leather, it was a lot easier because I make everything by hand, my own fair hands, and everything I cut with a blade or scissors or a little hole punch, and I work at home and do that.
Yeah, because one of the things that I love, and I think the customers will love about these, is that every single piece is going to have a slight bit of difference because they are all handmade by your own hands.
Absolutely.
So they're all going to vary very slightly. So every piece is totally unique.
Yeah.
Which I think
is
when-
identical. It's identical, but it's got a little bit of a twist or one thing slightly different. So hopefully
I
you
love
won't be
that
wearing
about it.
exactly the same thing as if somebody stood next to you as wearing the same necklace. It's just a little bit different in size or shape or design.
And that makes them quite collectible as well, doesn't it? Because you
And
can kind of,
it's
you like
really
that.
hard to give them away because I love them all. I make them, I just love them, and that's where sort of Lyre came from. It's the love that we wanted to think of a word that started with something lovingly and loving.
Oh yeah, isn't it? Is it an anagram you call
Yeah,
it?
it's lovingly inspired and artistically resourced.
Oh!
So-
And that's all very much part of our ethos here. So it's local, it's grown organically, it's lovingly sourced, all of that kind of works with what we're doing here. So hence why when you came in, because this relationship happened totally organically as well. Debbie and Angela came in with your mum,
We did.
and you were just on a
We
shopping
just
trip.
fell upon you. Yeah.
Found us by
Didn't want to
accident.
leave. Didn't want to leave.
And we kind of went, whoa,
Yeah.
you guys are our tribe, totally. You'll dress like us. And then when you obviously were wearing one of your pieces, and we spotted it, and that was it.
And thanks to you, they're here.
So nitty gritty now.
Yeah.
How long does it take to make each piece? So for example, this one.
Yeah.
I'll put
It
it on.
would probably take me about 3 to 4 hours.
Blimey, so there's a lot of work
Yeah,
that goes
to
into
measure
each
it up and
piece.
try and get them specific. And then obviously because I have to punch them and thread them with my wee fingers, it's just pulling it all through. And I do make them on a length that you can adjust so you can wear them tight to your neck or you can wear them
That's
quite
what I'm doing now,
long.
just
Yeah.
messing. This is quite Harlequin inspired, the
Yes,
kind of
the
black and white.
Yeah. I tend to work with black. I find it a strong colour and a sexy colour, or however you want to wear it really. But black is a colour that, as you can see, goes with absolutely everything that you can wear.
Yeah, and I think with leather as well.
Absolutely, it's so soft,
Black and
it's
leather
so
is
light.
just
Yeah.
kind of, it works in
I
harmony.
like the
doesn't
odd little bit of colour.
That's what you've got on, I
So,
think.
yes, I've got the.
Well, it just completes that look. You've actually got something quite casual going on, really, on top, but then you put this on, it changes the look of it entirely.
Yeah, you can dress something that's down and dress it up.
I think a simple white shirt as well with something like that would be really bold.
I like a little pinch of colour as with the red, just to give it that
Yeah,
pop
we've got
now
some
and
wood
again.
going on as well. We've
Yeah,
brought in
a
a
bit of wood.
natural element here.
But I am drawn back to the black colour because it's just such a striking colour that I like playing with on anything really.
So where do you see it going in the future? Have you got designs up your sleeve for things where you kind of...
It's an inspiration on a daily basis. I just sort of take it where my head goes really. I tended to go with this design with the ruffles.
Yeah.
And there is sort of the design that I've got that is the way you wear it differently, so we can expand on the length.
So who knows where it might go? We might get brooches going on, we might get...
I did start to try and design a bracelet.
Oh, hang on.
Sorry guys.
Another show and tell over here.
It's just something I was
That's
playing with
gorgeous.
at the weekend.
I really like that.
Yeah,
It's very like similar to the some
So
of the
I
other.
took it the way that
Yeah.
so you could have it sort of not together, but
Beautiful.
that was just
That
a
would actually-
prototype playtime.
Yeah,
that
no, I'm
was just
interested in that because I don't know if you will have noticed, but all of our sort of Largan look ranges, something that is kind of typical of that design is that the sleeves are really long on everything. So actually what we've learnt with the Labaka Locker jewellery is that if you've got a big cuff piece of leather or something, it actually keeps your top where you want it to, rather than having those elastic band jobbies. If you finish your cuff with one of those pieces of jewellery, and way more cool to have something like that than, you know, an elastic band, something to finish it off.
Yeah.
If it's black as well, it's just going to work with everything, isn't it?
So it's just trial and error, like something like that. It's
Obviously
just
a bit smaller, that might be a bit
but
clumsy.
it's a doable thing. It's all sort of playtime for me, but I just love, and I just feel so excited and so happy when I've finished it because I just love them all, really, and I hope that other people love them all.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and talking about them, because I think it's just so nice to, number one, put a face to a designer. I think it's really important that we hear about the story and the ethos and how each piece is made, because I think it's to know that every single piece is different and to know that 3 or 4 hours worth of work goes into this, and it really is sort of a labour of love.
It is very much so.
I think that just absolutely is gorgeous and something that people will really buy into. So,
and I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy wearing it. I hope you enjoy wearing it.
so thank you so much, Deborah.
Thank you, and thank you.
Oh, I'm steaming up now. I'm steaming.